Well, this is the sixth round and it's the sixth defence for Khalid Yafai. Have you given him anything?
No, I've given all 5 rounds to Gonzales. I mean, he's been in the rounds, but Gonzales outlanded him, outworking him, and I think he's struggling with it a little bit in there at times, Khalid. That's good work from him, doubling up on the body shots, but again, I don't think he's fighting at the right range. I think he should be keeping it long, keeping it on the jab.
He's cut Gonzales. Luis Pavon said a clash of heads. Won't want to go into the scorecards, Yafai, that's for certain. But it might just trouble him, Gonzales. And can this give Yafai some confidence? Good body shots. This is better from the Brit now.
Yeah, just using the ring there, make Gonzales reach, make him turn, make him use those 32-year-old legs. Don't stand there and make it easy for him. Gonzales can fight all night long at that pace. You know, he can get into a nice rhythm. It's not taking anything out of him. It's effortless to him. Again, just threading those short little shots through the middle. But if he has to chase Cal around the ring, that's more hard work for him. That's when he'll start to feel the age at 32.
Just pushing him back for the first time here, Yafai. That's clever. That's better tactics, using the natural weight advantage, because although Gonzales has 40 knockouts in the 48 victories, many at the lighter weights. So Yafai knows if he can get close and back him up.
But again, there's the cute, accurate shots from Gonzales, the short right hands over the top, the nice little uppercuts through the middle.
Body shot from Yafai with a right hook. This is a better round, though, from Yafai. Even though he's taking punishment, he's delivering some serious work.
Yeah, landed a couple of nice hard body shots in there, but again, Gonzales comes firing back.
How about the cut? The blood dripping quite profusely down the right eye of Gonzales. The older skin. But still, he comes back at a lovely body shot, and one to the head as well. That was a beautiful burst from Roman Gonzales. Chocolatito. A joy to watch at times, as he has been through his long, illustrious career. He's still reminding us of his sheer quality.
Yeah, just keep popping those shots out. Chocolatito does. He doesn't load up with anything, just looks for accuracy and work rate, just keeps popping them out. Again, stepping up there, creating the angle, landing too hard.
As being one-dimensional and just maybe not quite on the same level.
No, I just think that Cal's fighting the wrong fight. I think at times there he's standing too long at medium distance and close distance, and he's allowing Chocolatito just to dictate and set the pace, and this is where he's comfortable. Now this is better, getting on his bike a little bit, moving, using the ring. Good body shot, but
yeah, he just walks into a thumping body shot. There's the hand speed of Gonzales, which has come up through the weights. Been around since 2005 as a professional, and an unblemished amateur record. So if you think about it, one man's beaten him, pro or amateur. And at the moment, it doesn't look like Khalid Yafai is going to be the second, but there is a long way to go. And if he can catch him with something, you never know. Ramvasai took him apart brutally in their second fight.
Long straight shots, use the ring, use your movement, just box him. I think that's what Cal needs to do. I think he should have been doing it from the first bell. Get out there, use the ring, box him, keep it long, keep him turning, keep changing angles. Don't stand there at medium distance, don't stand there at close range and allow this guy to get into his little rhythm. Keep banging him, keep jabbing, keep boxing him.
I think he's realising quite why Roman Gonzales was pound for pound king for a couple of years, though. Yafai, I'm sure, if he doesn't get this tonight and if he does lose his title, he'll be the first to pay enormous respect to the Nicaraguan and bow to him. But plenty of time to find a way, some way of retaining his belt. It may already have to be by stoppage or by knockdowns. I don't think the judges could have given him anything in the first half.
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's a good body puncher, Cal, but I think he's going to need something big here. that Chocolatito slows up and fades up in the second half of the fight.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Just see those sneaky little moves, that nice little body shot, then a right uppercut, and as he lands it, just drifts up to the side to create the angle.
He's outclassing Yafai in there, and he has done it from the opening bell. And a good right hand as well, and body shots.
Yeah, beautiful combinations.
I wonder even if Yafai might start to come apart here. He's being hit at will, and Gonzales is going for it here in the 7th round. Yafai just momentarily hurt. He's going to have to get his senses back, but he can't keep taking these shots from side to side.
I think it's the accumulation of shots. I don't think any of them are particularly heavy shots, definitely not concussive, but it's just the accumulation, the consistency of them. I think, you know, he's starting to feel a little bit probably demoralized here as well now, Cal. But I just think that was too big of a move up.
This guy, Chocolatito, if he's not already on his way to Canastota, he is securing his place in the Hall of Fame if he becomes a world champion again tonight. He's bang on course to do it. 7 down, 5 to go. Khalid Yafai desperately trying to cling on to his WBA title, our longest reigning world champion from Britain.
Well, we knew that Khalid Yafai would need a career-best performance, a really big performance to get the win here. We thought that he'd, you know, step up to the plate. We know he was crying out for a big fight like this, but, you know, unfortunately so far tonight, Chocolatito has just been winding the clock back, and he's putting on a really good performance here, and Cal just hasn't been able to match him.
Occasionally, he just really ups the tempo, and you think, you can't take this all night, Yafai. The jab has been virtually non-existent from Yafai. Tried it a bit in the 3rd round when the corner read in the right attack, but he just hasn't been allowed to settle. It's been wonderful from the start from Gonzales, side to side and flowing.
Yeah, I just think that Cal was too willing too early on to stand and trade with Chocolatito and to fight his fight. You know, he's we know how good Chocolatito is at medium distance and up close. He's an amazing fighter at that range. He fights in such a rhythm. He changes the angles. He steps off to the side. He never loads up. He just lets both hands go. He can hook off it. He can turn it into a screw shot. Both hands, any angle with them. And
once
again, Khalid, for me, was just too willing to stand and trade too early on. I think he should have got, you know, his corner. Spencer McGregor was telling him, you got to box him. You got to keep this long, and he wasn't able to do it. You know, now he's so far down and his confidence is probably shot. He's getting worked over a little bit here.
And this is Gonzales, who only had 1 fight in 2018 and 1 in 2019. But he's obviously drilled himself into ferocious condition to be able to wind back the clock a bit.
Yeah, I mean, the reality as well, Chocolatito is one of the greats of the sport, you know, a 4-weight world champion, and it just, greatness is greatness, and you can see that.
Yep. And maybe we knew about his trainer and Rung Versailles. As you said, you thought he won the first fight, and maybe it was a blip as he lobs in a right hand quite sweetly, and Khalid Yafai is hurt in the 8th round, just like he was at the end of the 7th, and he's finding out the levels in this sport. A very, very good world champion is now down in the 8th round, and he's in massive trouble. Nothing has gone right for Khalid Yafai tonight. He needs the bell to get back to his corner, but this is why we have the very, very elite level in boxing, and why it's so hard. Yeah, it's boxing. I think he just wants to remind him that he will do the compassionate thing if it continues like this. We saw the controversy, certainly within Team Wilder last week, when Mark Breland, in my opinion, and I think in many others, correctly threw in the towel to save his man, the man that he'd been with for so many years, when it wasn't his night. And when it's not your night, as it wasn't Wilder's, and it's not Yafai's, you've got to think seriously.
Mark Breland did exactly the right thing. You know, the last thing a brave fighter needs is a brave cornerman, and Breland did the right thing.
Let's see what happens here. Spring in his step, Yafai needs it, but it'll be right on him. Chocolatito, beginning of the ninth, 4 to go. A painful lesson this for Khalid Yafai and his Birmingham supporters. Unbeaten, such a great champion, but a right hand.